Hey guys, this is Chris from AndroidPIT.com. Today I'm here with the Nexus 5, which as you would know doesn't have the best battery life in the world. But as you'd also know, it doesn't have a replaceable battery either, with the rear cover supposedly being non-removable. But of course, as with most things Android, if you do want to get your hands a little bit dirty, you can. And of course, you can replace the Nexus 5 battery yourself if you want to. So we've got a spare battery here for the Nexus 5. We picked that up on Amazon for around $20. And there's really nothing to it. I have my whole Dexter array of tools here, but you don't really need that much for this process. So all you really need today is a small screwdriver, a small tool to get into the back edge here to get the back panel off. If you don't have one of these, you can just use a pick from a guitar, a plectrum, and then you just need a levering tool, something preferably not metallic like this here, to get in and lever the battery out. So today I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is, so let's get started. So first things first, grab your little tool and you want to pop it in the back there, and you can be a little rough. It's not meant to come off, but it comes off okay. So get in there, get your back panel off the Nexus 5. And be a little bit gentle. You don't want to break anything, but it's plastic, so it's a little bit pliable. Okay, so once you pull the back panel off, there's our battery. That's what we're going to be replacing it with, the same size. And you can see we've got a plastic safety panel over the back here. So all we need to do now is take the screws out. So you can see we've got a screw here, 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 and here. So I'm going to put this down just so I don't lose my screws. And all you want to do is take each of these screws out and make sure you don't lose them. So I'm going to move this over here. Now, in an ideal world, you'd be doing this with some rubber gloves on in a nice sterile environment so you don't get any dust or dirt or other funky things in the back of your beloved Nexus. Now, I will grab this levering tool and pop this panel off here. Put that aside. So, this is what we have. Now, you can see here, what we have is one ribbon here holding the battery down and another ribbon here that's attached to the battery. So again, grab your levering tool and ever so gently just pop these connectors off like so, and same over here, and that's that. So you can get that out of the way. Now all we have to do is leave the battery out. Now it's kind of stuck in there pretty good, so be gentle, don't get too crazy, take your time with this part and make sure you do it safely. A little better than I am, preferably. Now you'll be able to, there we go. So you can see it's kind of stuck in there pretty well. Now once you get it out, pop it out, that's all there is to it. So here's our old battery, here's our new battery, so let's swap these over. Now the process just works in reverse. Pop your new battery into the slot, do a little press down to make sure all that glue sticks on. Now all we want to do here is press our connectors back in where they were. Now this might be easier to do just with your fingers rather than your levering tool, which I'm not sure if I'm lining it up properly. There we go. So again, be gentle, but make sure everything is pressed down nice and firmly. Same goes for this one. Now, is that on? No, that's not. Okay, there we go, you just heard the click. So that one's definitely on, that one is definitely on. That's all there is to it. Now all we have to do is pop our panel back on the back and replace our screws. Now, again, be careful, make sure you take your time, you don't want to be dropping screws and losing them. Alright, and that is the last one. So once you've got them all in nice and tight, all we have to do then is pop our back panel on the back. Make sure you press everything down nice and firmly. Just double check. There we go, and success. So there you go, guys. That's how simple and easy it is to replace the battery in the Nexus 5. Even though you're not supposed to do it, technically, if your battery has died and there's nothing else you can do about it, jump on Amazon, find yourself a replacement, get yourself a couple of really cheap tools, and take matters into your own hands.